Today I'm going to be doing a project. Some of you may remember when I painted my half 932 case. Well, today I'm going to be painting something else. Now first I'm going to show you what I got here. So I went to Canadian Tire and I picked up a good amount of stuff. This is the Duplicolor Perfect Match Black. So, is it? Yeah, it is. Just a regular black gloss paint. It's not a metallic or anything. So I got 2 cans of those. I also picked up 2 cans of gray primer, which I'm going to need, and 2 cans of clear coat, which will protect and keep it from getting chipped and scratched and whatnot. So that's what I picked up there. I also picked up a can of brake cleaner because this degreases as well, so I'm going to be degreasing. And if you guys can see, I have taken my stock 17-inch rims from my Jeep. There's all the center caps. And I've been sanding down the chrome, and I'm going to be painting them black. Complete gloss black. So it's going to be my little project. So I got all the other wheels out here. Cleaned up, getting ready to go. Just rinsed them off, basically. I got to spray them off with the degreaser and get them all nice and clean before I primer. As you can see, some of the chrome is wearing off and just, they're aged. These are 03 wheels, so figure I'd paint them black, get them all livelied up, and take the 20s off the truck and leave it that way. Just kind of getting sick of it. I mean, they're heavy, it rides a little bit rougher, it's really hard on gas, harder on the truck. But as you can see, I've already painted my taillights completely black. To help with my buddy Dimitri with the Camaro. So I'm kind of going to be blacking out the truck. Now that the taillights are done, be painting the factory wheels black, get those on there. And another thing I want to do is these headlights are aftermarket that I bought. They also make them with all this chrome kind of material inside and flat black. So I'm going to order another set of those in complete black and gonna murder out the Jeep. So that's what I'm working on now. Basically, for sandpaper, been using 3M 320 grit. Trying to get the most out of each sheet. I only got maybe 15 left and I want to do a pretty thorough job. Rims are still a little bit dirty. I got to sand all this grime and a little bit of surface rust off, which comes off with a good amount of sanding. See, it comes right off. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'll give you little updates on the way as we go. So hopefully turns out pretty good and we'll murder out the Jeep. Alright, so I got pretty much the first wheel done. I'm just finishing up sanding some of the... Just a second. Get off my ghetto boombox there. So I got... This isn't done yet, but most of these have been sanded enough and scuffed up enough that the primer will adhere to them. So I got basically the first wheel done. It's all scraped and scuffed. Just got to wipe it down one more time with grease or degreaser. And then I'll put my first coat of primer on it. Got to mask everything off because the tire is still on it. And then I think I'm going to leave the other 3 because I still got a spare in the car. And I'm going to see how it turns out before I sand the other ones. But now I'm going to get everything masked off and apply primer. So now I got the tire all masked off. Basically just the sidewall. I mean, if any primer or paint gets on the tread or anything like that, it's not going to matter. It's just going to get worn off as it drives down the road. So, got it all tucked in around the edges. You know, all nice and neat and tidy, ready to be painted. Just got to tape off the valve stem quick and start primer. So, we'll see how it goes. So, first wheel is done with primer. Started to rain a tiny bit, so I got a few little drops on the wheel itself of water, which kind of messed up the primer a little bit. I know I shouldn't be painting in this weather, but I want to get it done because today's the only day that I have a lot of time. And, you know, a little bit of water drops isn't going to bother it too much. It is just a primer. So, first wheel's done. 3 more to go. Still got to sand and everything. And center cap, it's primered. Again, a few little tiny bumps, but we're going to use 2000 grit sandpaper and sand the primer down perfect before we put paint, and then do the same with that. So, by the end of the day, should have the majority of the wheels done. Cool. Keep you updated. So the rain decided to fuck me, so now I have to work inside the garage, so can't find the car cover for the Z06, so I have to ghetto rig up this. The Spider-Man's doing something useful. And some sort of quilt. Anyways, just finished haven't talked for a while, I've been out here for a while. Just finished primering this wheel here. This is the one that's been drying. So, about ready to put on its first coat of paint. Got the cap sitting over there, just drying up a bit. That one I did first, and it's ready for paint too. So, moment of truth. Now we'll see what it looks like with paint. Alright, here's the first coat. And all of these are finished now. As you can see, they're gonna need another coat. That wasn't dry yet. Stupid me. But yeah, another couple of coats on those, so that'll be fine. My grease might fuck it up, but I don't really care. And then I think it might be a little bit sprinkling from the rain outside. Not sure. No, it's not coming down. But this is all going to be sanded. Same with that, so that's why that piece there doesn't really bother me. But still, more to do. Because it's just the first coat. I'm going to let that dry for a bit. I'm going to go eat. Come back out. Do that one. And then do this one right away. So almost done. These two anyways, because then I still gotta clear coat them and do those. It's all coming together. So the wheels are completely done. Just need to cure for 12 hours and then put one final coat of clear, and that should be it. The camera, say hi. So they turned out pretty good. I mean, you know, I'm outside, so bugs landed here. Unless I fixed it pretty good. Right there, you can see it a little bit. Bug landed, so I had to clean that. Other than that, pretty good. And we also fixed my taillights. Put a bunch of clear coat and polished them, so now they shine. But they're still ridiculously dark. So, that's it. Tomorrow, one final coat of clear, and then have to wait till winter to put them on.